For many women, life in their 40s and 50s is an incredibly busy time. Many people are juggling bringing up children, busy and demanding careers, and for some, they're also trying to care for ageing parents. So it's a really high-pressured time of life. On top of all that, our hormones start changing as we approach the menopause, the so-called perimenopause. And when you think of menopause, you'll probably think about the classic symptoms of hot flushes, maybe a bit of forgetfulness, a bit of irritability, and your periods gradually becoming less regular and then stopping. So we're pretty familiar with the physical symptoms of menopause, but what often has been overlooked are all the mental and cognitive symptoms that accompany the perimenopause. These are things like mood changes, mood swings, reduced energy levels, significant fatigue, problems sleeping, sometimes accompanied by night sweats, but often as a result of just really high anxiety and ruminations overnight. The irritability sounds like nothing, but can really cause problems for people, and indeed anger management can be an issue for people. There can be changes in appetite and associated weight gain, which can cause people to lose their self-confidence and feel really down about themselves. There are changes in libido, and this can impact your relationship and how you feel about yourself and your partner. So it's a busy time of life. Throw in all the hormonal changes and all the consequences from that, and it's no wonder that people suffer both mentally and physically during the perimenopause. The good news is that this is now increasingly recognised, and there's absolutely things we can do. It's quite tricky to disentangle how much of what you're experiencing is related to the hormonal changes associated with approaching menopause and how much is related to mental health problems. Seeing a psychiatrist or a specialist in this is really helpful because we can help unpick how your symptoms develop, take a history to see if you've had any history of mental health problems in the past, perhaps problems with anxiety or mood, particularly around the births of your babies or around your periods, so perhaps particularly hormonally sensitive mood problems. We'll also talk to you about your family history of menopause and whether there were any associated symptoms with your mother or your female relatives going through this. And once we've done that assessment, we can come up with a holistic management plan now that is targeted to the individual, that is a sort of really bespoke approach. So it may cover lifestyle changes, things like vitamins, diet, sleep, that kind of thing, but it'll probably also cover psychological therapy. It may cover hormonal therapy, so HRT. It'll also potentially cover antidepressants or anti-anxiety medication if they're indicated. The key is that it's done in a combined, holistic way and not taking a siloed approach. So we see a woman as a whole and treat your problems all together.